Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you guys are here. I thought we would just do like a little get ready, and I could kind of tell you like a recap of our week. I haven't really done a video like this, so I hope that you guys enjoy it, but I thought it would be fun to just like get ready with you, give you like some updates, some life updates, show you kind of what our week has looked like, because this has been kind of like a different week for us. We really like dove into our first grade year of homeschooling. It was my husband's birthday. It was my anniversary. So I've had like a lot going on, and I thought it might be fun to just like sit down and do like a little chit chat video. First of all, if this is your first video you're ever seeing of mine though, hi, my name is Sydney. I'm a working homeschool mom. I have 2 kids. I have a 6-year-old daughter who I am now in my 2nd year of homeschooling with her, and then a toddler at my feet. He's almost 1.5, and it keeps me very, very busy, and I'm always running around. I feel like my life is like so crazy, so busy, and now like sharing this with you guys and making content just adds so much more to my plate, but like I truly love it. I love like being able to connect with you guys, being able to share my homeschooling journey with you, my fitness journey, food, how I balance and juggle everything, like all of it. It's so fun to share, and I feel like it's just so valuable because I know there's other people like me out there. I know that you're out there, and I had a really, really hard time finding other people like me. Seriously, like when I was looking into homeschooling, I had such a hard time like finding other people like me. I can be chatty too, so I'm sorry like if sometimes my videos are really long, but I'm gonna open up this Alani. I love the breezeberry flavor. I thought I would just kind of sip on this while I got ready. Ooh. Oh, I hope that didn't just splatter on the carpet. It is clear though. Ooh, that flavor is so good. I love it. I love like all the Alani drinks. If you watch my videos, you know like I use their pre-workout, all of it. So let's just like chat a little bit. First of all, like how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing so well. Are you like into your new homeschooling year if you homeschool? We homeschool year round. So I've been homeschooling ever since I started. I never stopped. So it's been like over 1.5 years now. And I also like, I don't ever like usually get ready like this. So this is like my daughter's little mirror. So I'm gonna like try to use it and get ready with you guys. We homeschool year round. So I like never stopped homeschooling since I started. And hang on, I might have to like kind of apply this right here to the side a little bit. I'm not really sure how to do it right there. I kind of just like, I also like love makeup. Like I don't know if a lot of you guys know this about me, but I am actually a licensed cosmetologist, and I'm a cosmetology instructor. So I love like the beauty industry, hair, makeup. I did it for years and years. I still do hair. But it's mostly for like friends and family now. Yeah, I'm like a jack of all trades. I know you're probably thinking like, what? She does hair too. Yeah, so that's like one of my jobs. And then I work for my parents also. That's my other job. But I like love all things makeup, beauty. When I first got out of cosmetology school, I did makeup at the salon that I worked at, and I absolutely loved it. I would do like wedding makeup for people, and I would do their hair, and it was just so much fun. So I absolutely like love hair and makeup, all of those sorts of things. So if you guys like those kinds of videos too, like let me know. I can do more like get ready with me's and things like that if you enjoy seeing that type of content. I just know like my content is kind of all over the place, it might seem like, for a lot of people, because I don't think I'm like really in a particular niche, if I'm being honest with you. When I first started posting content, I thought like, okay, I'm just gonna post homeschool content. Like, I was not a social media person at all. I still wouldn't call myself a social media person. Like, I don't really like scroll on social media. I have a hard time, like, I'm on TikTok. I got TikTok for the first time when I decided to post content. And like they say on there, like, oh, TikTok will like push your videos if you engage with other people. And like, I can't really engage. There's like a couple people on there that always engage with me. So I really try to engage back. We're kind of like friends through TikTok, which I love. There are like other homeschool moms. But other than that, I do not sit and scroll. So, when I first started posting content, sorry, the eyeliner is kind of the hardest part. So, I just kind of like smudge it a little bit. Okay, when I first started posting content, or let me back up a little bit. When I even was thinking, okay, this is what happened. Holy smokes, let me get my train of thought right. When I went, okay, oh my gosh, you guys. Where do I even start with this story? Do you even want to hear this story? Hopefully, because you're here. One day, this was, okay, I've been posting content since February. I'm like about to hit 7 months of like consistently posting content. I never posted content before. I would like share a picture with my friends. I was always public. I would, you know, sometimes show like my kids on their birthdays, which if you watch my videos now, I don't even really show my kids at all. I don't want my kids on social media. So that's like a whole side story. But I would like post like when my baby was born, my daughter's birthday, those sorts of things. And that's all I ever really did with social media. I was not interested in it. I've watched YouTube videos. I've always loved YouTube. And that's where I learned so much about homeschooling. But I had a really hard time finding other moms that were like me, is what I found. Like, I couldn't find other moms that were showing homeschool content, but were also like super organized like I am, really loved like a clean house like I do, loved fitness, like that wanted to share so much more than just homeschooling. And they also worked. I couldn't find anyone like that. I don't know if there are people like that now, maybe. Yeah, sweetie?
Not gonna talk.
Oh my god.
He was almost gonna marry that, but
I told my daughter to listen to the audiobook we've been listening to from A Gentle Feast, which is Trumpet of the Swan. And I said, okay, listen to this chapter and then come and tell me what you remember from it, what it was about. You know, we're narrating over here. But anyway, I just could not find other homeschool moms like me. That's truly how I felt. I felt very, very alone, very lonely. I didn't know anyone else personally that homeschooled, no one in my family, none of my friend groups really. And I just felt so lonely, you guys. So I was like desperately searching for people like me, and I just couldn't find them. So this was kind of before I even thought about posting content, but I remember one day I had just worked out. I came out of the gym and I was like about to plan out my week, and I had gotten a lot of stuff done that day, and I went to my husband. This was like completely out of left field, but I was like, I feel like I'm really good at, this isn't to like boast or anything. There's a lot of things I'm bad at, a lot of things I struggle with, but one thing I have like always been really good at is being like organized, prioritizing things, having like a lot on my plate, and mentally kind of like having a list of like breaking it all down and getting it done. And I was like, I feel like this type of content could be really helpful for people, but I wouldn't even know like how to go about it, kind of thing. Homeschooling content wasn't on my radar because I was kind of a new homeschool mom still, and it took me a while to like find my footing, to get my confidence and all of those sorts of things. And I just kind of like let it go, you know. He was like, yeah, but like, you know, like we just didn't really, he wasn't sure either. So we went on like a big family vacation in January, and I was kind of sitting there with like my brother and my sister-in-law, and I was kind of telling them the same thing. I don't even know how we got talking about social media, but I was like, I kind of like sometimes had this feeling like I should be like sharing something with people, but I don't know what it is. And I just kind of kept having this feeling, and they were like, oh, share your homeschooling journey. Like, you love homeschooling. You're so passionate about it. Like, you asked for homeschool books for your birthday. My birthday's in January, and that's true. I asked for like some books to read about like homeschooling and Charlotte Mason, all of those sorts of things. And I was like, yeah, like I'm super passionate about it and I love it. Like, is that what I should be sharing, homeschool content? And then I was like, yeah, maybe. So I literally went on to my Instagram and just like changed my profile to like, I'm gonna be sharing homeschool content now. It was honestly just like an overnight, I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. Like, I don't know. I didn't really like think too much about it. I was just kind of like, yeah, like I'm gonna share my story. Like, I'm sick of people thinking homeschoolers are weird. I was like, I'm gonna share my story. I'm going to show you why we homeschool, like why we chose this decision, why it's so incredible. We're not weird, we're not crazy. We're totally normal people that have actually probably chosen the best way to educate a child, in my opinion. So that's kind of how it came about and why I just kind of started like sharing content. And yeah, so that's how I got here, and it's been like 7 months now. I have connected with so many of you guys. It's been like absolutely amazing. It's been such an awesome journey so far, and the more I do it, like the more I enjoy it. Like it's almost like I don't want to stop sharing it, even though it's a lot of work to think of video ideas, things to do, and to edit it all. The editing is what's so time consuming, and if you ever hear YouTubers say that, it's because it's the truth. The editing takes so much time. That's why people like hire editors, because it's time consuming. But yeah, I could talk about like homeschooling and that stuff forever. But let's get into like what we have been up to and like just like a week in the life. I filmed lots of videos for you guys throughout the week, so I will insert them kind of like as I'm talking about it. So I hope that you enjoy that. But let's talk about a Charlotte Mason curriculum and a gentle feast first. If you watched my last video, I showed our first day ever using a gentle feast, and it was absolutely amazing. We are totally loving it so far. It has now, I filmed that video a couple weeks ago. So it's now been, we're on our 3rd week of using it. And since like having my husband's birthday, our anniversary, all of that, like, yeah, we're like trying to stay on track. But I also like, if you know me, you watch my videos, like I don't stress a ton. I homeschool year round. I do my best, honestly. Like I try to get in like all of our subjects, but some days it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Like that is literally the reality of homeschooling. And it's kind of something you just have to get comfortable with, like being flexible, being able to pivot. So we're on week 3 and doing like a narration notebook, and it's been so amazing. So I'm gonna insert that here so that you can kind of see what that looks like. Hymns was her favorite subject this week. That's fun. Tell me the story of it.
Okay, it's me and my doll spinning, listening to the hymn.
It's me and my doll spinning.
All creatures of our God and King.
Yep, all creatures of our God and King. I think that is what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
So yeah, it's been going really good with a gentle feast. I still have like all of the subjects on our schedule. In the next video I'm gonna make, actually, I'm gonna show you guys how I scheduled all the subjects, because that was like super intimidating for me. And if you are like wanting to do like a Charlotte Mason curriculum, you're probably finding it super intimidating. So I will have my next video kind of like showing you guys that, but it's been going good. And some days we get to all of the subjects and some days we don't. And like, I don't stress about it. Like, I know at the end of like the school year, or like whenever it's time to like start the next school year curriculum. I don't know, because I homeschool year round. So I don't know like when that would be exactly, but well, our weeks are probably going to be all over the place. So we might be like on track with history, but like a few weeks back in maybe French, you know, that just happens. With the Charlotte Mason education, this is kind of really what I'm learning, what I've been reading about from podcasts I've been listening to Julie Ross, the creator of A Gentle Feast. With this kind of curriculum, it's like a living education. And that's just it. It's living. It's like, you don't really have to be like super stressed about, like, you're not trying to like check off boxes, right? And I think as homeschool moms, sometimes we like get in our heads of like, I've got to check off everything we've done. I've got to check off all the boxes. And I can be that way too sometimes, especially with my personality. I like to check off boxes. I like to get things done. And what I'm learning is just like, go with the flow. If you don't get to some things one day, that's okay. We'll get to it next time I have it scheduled out. And I want homeschooling, like I want our lives to just feel, I want my children to like grow up and look back and be like, that they loved their homeschooling experience. That mom was like very flexible, but she also made sure we got our work done, that sort of thing. So it's been going really good. We've been enjoying it. I will keep you guys updated on that. And then moving kind of away from homeschooling stuff, it was my husband's 40th birthday, you guys. Like, I can't believe my husband is 40. I feel like we're getting very old. We are 4.5 years apart. So I'm 35 and a half basically. But like when I think of like a 40-year-old, like, don't you remember like being in like your, like, I don't know, younger than 20 or early 20s, and you're like, whoa, a 40-year-old, like that's a grown-up. That's how I feel. Like, I'm like, that's a grown-up. We're not grown-ups. Like, I don't know. Let me know if you can relate to that, because that's just kind of how it feels. It's so strange. Like, I was saying this to my brother the other day, but I was like I have my parents. Like, I have my own kids. I have my own family. And that seems bizarre to me. Like, truly, that seems so strange. But like, it's the best thing ever. But we had such a wonderful time celebrating him. We had like a whole family party on, we had a whole family party the day before his birthday. And then on the day of his birthday, he wanted to go to the zoo, which I love. I love that about my husband. Like, cause those are things that I love too. Like, we just like love animals and like going to the zoo, going to the aquarium, doing things that we know our kids will really enjoy too. So we went to the zoo all day, and then he chose to go to Outback for dinner. So I will show you that now. Got everything ready for hubby's birthday. I can't believe he's turning 40. That makes me feel like we are getting very old, but it's so cute. I got the balloons here, and then just like some simple table decorations. I thought these plates and napkins were super cute. We're just having like cake and pizza tonight with family to celebrate his birthday. His actual birthday is tomorrow, and we're going to like the zoo and dinner. So it should be so fun. Happy birthday, my love. It is hubby's birthday today, so I'm just having my morning coffee. We're gonna do birthday presents. The family party was so fun last night. And we're going to the zoo today, we're going to dinner, and it should be such a wonderful day. I'm super excited. I love the zoo. I'm like pretty much like, I am a huge, let me get my words out. I'm a huge animal lover. I've always loved animals. I actually, when I went to college, I actually went to do, I wanted to do like some kind of like wildlife conservation or like marine biology or something like that. I really wanted to work with animals, so I just adore it, and luckily my husband does too, and that's what he's chose to do for his birthday today. So it should be a really awesome day. Look at that baby stuck on there.
He's so cute.
Smell it. It's celery, right? Can you smell celery?
It smells like celery, yeah. Yeah, it was just like such a wonderful time. And my husband's birthday is very close to our anniversary. And it's kind of a funny story because he's always kind of been like, oh, like I don't love how they're like super close together. But it panned out that way. It was never planned to be like my husband's birthday and then like a couple days later our anniversary. It just worked out that way because we went to Paris on our honeymoon actually. And when I was like booking flights and trying to figure out like, you know, we were like, we've been married for 13 years. We just celebrated our 13-year wedding anniversary, which is crazy. But like we were in our early 20s when we got married. Well, I was at least. I was in my early 20s when I got married. And you know, we had to save up like quite a bit of money to go to Paris. We knew we wanted to go to Paris on our honeymoon. We dated for like 4 years before we got engaged and got married. So we were together for a long time. We'd been like saving up, planning, and we knew that we wanted to go to Paris. And when we like got engaged, I was just like looking at flights and all of that. And it just panned out that like at the end of August, it was kind of like the cheapest time to go. And I think it's because that's when school starts. So that's why our anniversary is so close to his birthday. But I kind of love it because it's kind of just like a week of celebration. And I just think it's like so fun. And I know that that week's gonna always be so crazy. And I'm gonna have to like plan a ton of things because it's a birthday and anniversary, like all of those things. But I think it's kind of fun. So for our anniversary, we have been married for 13 years, which is wild, wild, wild. And we went to Park City for our anniversary. I like adore Park City. It's one of my favorite places. And it's really nice to go up there because we have a summer anniversary. It's like a little bit cooler up in Park City. So it's kind of nice to like go up there and get away and like cool down a little bit. It was beautiful up there this year. Like we go up there most years for our anniversary, but this year like it cooled down a lot faster up there. Like the leaves were already changing colors, which was crazy. And it was just so beautiful. So we stayed up there and we stayed up there for like a few days. And my mom and my brother, my sister-in-law, they brought our kids up and we all like swam a day, went to dinner, which was super fun. And then me and my husband had like a couple days up there alone, of course, to just be together. And it was just wonderful. So I'm going to like show you what Park City looks like now and insert clips of our anniversary trip. Hi, make your breakfast. Breakfast too. What was your favorite animal you saw at the zoo?
Your favorite?
The meerkat?
Yeah.
I know. Park City, here we come.
No, he didn't.
So beautiful here. Mountain coaster, up we go. I'm so excited. This ride is so fun. If you come up into Park City, the coaster is like one of my favorite things and we haven't done it in years. So that's what we're doing today. We were gonna do the Alpine slide too, but it's actually closed. I guess they said because of weather. I don't know, it's so hot out here. So maybe it was like wet from rain earlier or something, but off we go. I'm so excited. butter.
Hi.
What are they called? Peanut butter mousse with an Oreo crust. Chocolate ganache. Let's try it. Okay, I feel like we have had this. Oh my gosh. Dear, look, it's literally peanut butter in the middle. Oh my heck. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. Mmm. That's dang good. Oh my gosh, dude, that's good. Really? We just had such a great time though, and like I said, if you have never been to Utah and you've like wanted to come here, Park City, you've probably heard, but that's definitely like a beautiful spot to go. It is pretty expensive. Like we went to the movies while we were up there and it was $16.50 a ticket. Like that's crazy. Where we live in Utah, a ticket normally for the movies is like maybe like $11 at the most. But it was just like so fun and we had such a great time. Okay, sometimes I like using this electric lash curler for my eyelashes. I do get my lashes lifted. I usually do it myself actually. So if you want to see a video on that, I could totally show you. But I usually like will lift them and tint them, but it's been a few weeks since I've done it now. It's probably been actually like a month. It kind of depends on like how often I have to do it. Like if I'm in the water a lot or if like I've been crying a lot for whatever reason, I have to do it more often. But like a couple of them are kind of starting to fall. So I kind of like to use this for it. But yeah, we had such a great anniversary and such a good time. Okay, and while I'm kind of just like finishing up my makeup here, kind of closing out the video, I wanted to mention something to you guys. I was just thinking about this the other night, but I've never talked about it. And I feel like I am very like confident in our homeschool journey. Probably confidence that like a lot of you wish that you had in it. You might be like really doubting yourself, questioning yourself. And that doesn't just come from myself. I wanted to tell you guys that. It really comes from me watching, listening, reading. Her name is Christy Faith, okay? Christy Faith, she's on YouTube, she has a podcast, she's written a book. Let me show you the book really quick. Found it. This is Christy Faith's book, Homeschool Rising, Christy Faith. You guys, I like flew through this book. It is such a good read. It's like a pretty easy read too. Like it's really interesting and she really like instilled a lot of confidence in me. When I was first like looking into homeschooling, I was terrified. As a lot of you know, if you watched my videos, like I was absolutely terrified. I didn't know what I was doing, you know, like how most homeschool moms feel. And I don't even know how I stumbled across her, honestly. I can't remember. Maybe on YouTube, I kind of stumbled across her. But I started following her, and you know what I started doing? I started watching and listening to every single one of her lives. All of her like live videos she's done are saved on YouTube. And I just like started watching all of them, like from start to finish, listening to everything she was saying. And I was just like, dang, like this, yeah, she gets it. Like she's the kind of homeschool mom I want to be. And she's who really taught me like there is absolutely no better way to educate a child than home education. And I've never questioned myself since. I've never doubted myself since. And I even joined her like Thrive homeschool community, and I'm still on it. I'm still a part of it. So like if you've been wondering about that, it's absolutely amazing. I just kind of like, I don't really have like a ton of questions right now, so I don't usually like have any questions. But like when I first started, I did, and I would like message back and forth with Christy, and she would like answer questions I had. So she is absolutely amazing. And I wanted to tell you guys that because I'm like, well, I've never like mentioned like why like where I like gained my confidence and my strength, and it was really from like reading her book and watching her content and just kind of like learning from her, letting her like kind of guide me on my homeschool journey. And now I'm sitting here hopefully helping you and inspiring you and helping you to feel confident enough in your homeschooling journey. Like, that's pretty dang cool, right? That like she helped me so much that I felt like I could share my homeschool journey and help other people. I never thought that I would be sitting here sharing our homeschool journey, that I would be on social media at all, sharing any of my life. Like, it's just absolutely wild. If you knew me in person, like, it's just not my personality to share my life. I am the type of person, like, if you ask me something, I'm an open book. Like, I will tell you anything. I will answer your questions, but I don't freely just talk about myself. Like, if I am like meeting someone, you know how sometimes like you meet people and they'll just like openly like tell you all about their lives? That's not me. I will tell you if you ask me, but I won't just like start talking about myself if you don't ask me. So that's just kind of me, and that's my personality. It's been like crazy to open up and share my life on social media, but I've absolutely loved it. And yeah, so go read her book if you have been like doubting yourself, I'm just like something in the air here. Go read her book if you've been like questioning yourself, doubting, wondering if you're doing the right thing. She will change your life. Like, she changed my life, honestly, and that's not an understatement. She is who gave me the faith to really like know that I could do this. She's who I learned like you have to like have a homeschool style. Like, seriously, when I first started homeschooling, I hadn't found her. I didn't find her for months. Like, I'd probably been homeschooling maybe 6 months before I found her, and she is like who showed me like you need to have a homeschool style, and just all the things that I talk about on my channel now and through my content. I kind of learned so much from her, if that makes sense. Anyway, go follow her, go read her book, Homeschool Raising. It's amazing. And yeah, I guess that's it. I am like ready for the day now. I don't really have like a ton going on today. We are going to get pedicures tonight though, so that'll be fun. Me, my mom, my daughter, my sister-in-law. So that's gonna be really fun. And yeah, I'm so happy that you guys are here. Let me know, like, what are you up to? Like, how's your homeschooling journey going? Do you homeschool? Like, the people that, all of my subscribers, like, are you guys all homeschoolers? Or do you follow me for like my food content? Do you follow me for like my fitness content? What do you guys follow me mostly for? What kind of like videos do you like to see from me? Let me know, like, any videos you want to see, leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe to my channel. It really lets me know what you guys like seeing and that you want to see more content from me. And just remember, you are not alone. Like, you guys are not alone, okay? I am right here. I'm right here for you on your homeschool journey, your fitness journey, motherhood journey, all of it. You're not alone. I know that it can feel so lonely sometimes. I have been there. I still feel that way from time to time, but starting this and having like community with you guys really does help me too. So I'm so happy you guys are here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.